welcome to TBS. Today we're going to be talking about 5 different guys. Let's see what happens here. So focus on the cards and pick one pile and stone that you think goes along with your guy. And we're going to see what goes on here with your man this week/month. So focus on the one you want, the one you think is most like your guy, and we'll start. Okay, so if you picked Bloodstone, let's see what he is. Page of Cups, Empress, 5 of Swords. Ooh, so this is a mama's boy. He is very romantic and sappy. He tends to worship, idealize the person he's with, maybe sub. And he tries to think of, he has like a woe is me mentality, and he wants to be babied. He's in love with the Queen of Swords, who is you. You're a lot harsher than him. And you're thinking of all the other different kinds of men you could have. You're kind of sick of this baby wimp guy. So what you should do... Okay. So this is saying going single is fine for you. You can leave this guy and nothing bad will happen to him or you. Everything will be fine. You'll miss his mom more than you miss him. And going forward, try to pick someone that's more close to your strength range and can see into the future the way that you do, and that he values the things you value. Okay, if you picked Labradorite guy, Seven of Wands, 6 of Cups, and Justice. Ooh, okay. So this guy you're really into, he's really into you. It seems like a really good sexual match. Something about it is a little off, but if you guys are into power play, it will be all right. He believes in the truth, but you don't trust him all the way. For you to give in to him and be in a relationship with him means that you'll have to give up your fear of trusting someone else and putting yourself in the hands of someone else, loving that person and trusting they're not going to cheat on you. You've had a bad past with that, but you don't tell anyone. Okay. And you defending yourself is something that you're actually really good at. You can do it where people don't understand what you're doing or notice. But this guy notices, and he wants you to trust him. He's afraid of his own self messing up, but just know that he's doing his best. So you can pick him with a good conscience and know that if you guys will both give it a good try. He's going to look back in his past and think of bad stuff, and you will too, but just keep going forward together and be open communicators. Tiger's Eye guy. Three of Cups, the World, Nine of Swords. Very interesting. Okay, this is a hard to read man. This guy is a party guy, but with you, he sees a future of a family. He sees you guys as soulmates, and you've played the field yourself. You guys are both really hip to the rules of love, sex, etc., dating. You've both been in some scrapes before, and this isn't really about trusting. You guys just want to know if going forward you guys could be compatible. And this says yes, because the longer you guys are together, the more romantic he will become. Yes, definitely. He'll even become religious, and you guys will start going to church, and you'll have a family. Yes, okay, so this is fine. This is kind of like a Justin Timberlake, Jessica Biel relationship. People look in on you and say, oh, it's not going to work. There's nothing. You guys just are too party. You have nothing together. You have nothing solidifying you. That's not true. Actually, you guys are soulmates, and being so alike actually is a special kind of relationship that you guys didn't necessarily seek, but that you're being given as a gift. Start saving your money together. And just look to the future. You guys have a really good future. Don't listen to what anyone says. This is actually fine. Anything you guys that happens to you guys too after you get married, it will actually be not so bad to deal with. You can still stay together if you want to. And you'll enjoy being together. That's fun. Whoa. The water Cancer Scorpio guy. Let's see. 3 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune reversed. 8 of Cups reversed. 9 of Wands. And this guy's a little bit difficult here. If it's a Scorpio, I better make sure. I don't know a lot about them. Never dated one. So, you feel like you're stuck in this relationship and that his emotions overwhelm and control every situation you guys are in. You're afraid of making him angry. You're afraid of going forward with life because you're in love with him so much, but you know that something's wrong and he isn't being fair to you. He's being very selfish. And it feels like he's eating you out inside, as in your soul is becoming empty. You're losing ground. You're losing yourself. Let's see. Innocence is what makes him drawn to you, but I know that's worked for you in the past. I know that's been your shtick, the thing that you do to get guys. But this time, you have to like man up, so to speak, and do what you need to do to protect yourself. There's a chance that if you start acting more like a woman instead of a child, he will man up and act normal and not be as selfish. But there's also a small chance that he could get worse and you'll have to leave. So let's see. Oh, that's difficult. Okay, so when you start to change, when you start to become more forceful and independent, he's going to try to maintain his dominance over you, but you're going to be a wild card. If you do this correctly, you can intrigue him and make him try harder to be good. Don't be predictable. That's what he uses as his power over you. So do things very differently. Even if you can't be strong, if you can't not love him, if you can't not obsess about what he's saying or whatever, you can do unpredictable things that will throw him off guard and make this better for you. So if you take anything from this reading, don't be predictable with this man. Even if it's just a lark, even if you just change one thing in the day, it's going to wake him up to see that there's something going on and he needs to figure out what to do. Yes. Okay. For some of you, it's going to be a giant fight. And you have to decide if you want to stay or not. This is something that you as a Cancer Gemini, something about you, the childhood thing and the baby thing, the sub thing, it isn't going to work now for yourself. It works for him. It works for your relationship. But if your relationship is holding you down, it cannot stay. So I know you want to invest in this and you love him very much. So try to do this thing where you disrupt everything and change the rules a bit, and hopefully luck will go in your favor. That's been TBS. I will see you guys next time.